Good morning, Dragons. Today is Thursday, May 29, 2025. My name is Julia, and I'll be your host for today.
My name is Hanuli, and I'll be your co-host.
If you could please stand, please place your right hand over your heart and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may be seated.
Today we have one birthday. Let's wish Jessica a happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
Today for lunch we have pizza. Please repeat the honor code after me. We will do it in English first and then in Spanish. I will arrive to school each day on time and ready to work.
I will arrive to school each day on time and ready to work.
I will treat all with respect and dignity.
I will treat all with respect and dignity.
I will solve any conflicts that arise peacefully.
I will solve any conflicts that arise peacefully.
I will care for and protect our environment.
I will care for and protect our environment.
Now we're going to be doing it in Spanish. Seré puntual y estaré listo para trabajar.
Seré puntual y estaré listo para trabajar.
Trataré a todos con respeto y dignidad.
Trataré a todos con respeto y dignidad.
Resolveré los conflictos de forma pacífica.
Resolveré los conflictos de forma pacífica.
Cuidaré y protegeré nuestro medio ambiente.
Cuidaré y protegeré nuestro medio ambiente.
Now we're going to have our special guest.
Alrighty, good morning, happy Thursday, and also happy last day of school! But also, wah, right? Because it's the last day, which means our 8th graders, this is your last day on our campus. Well, not technically, because you could always come back, right, and visit. But as a student, and then this is the last day for all of you scholars that will be leaving for the summer, and then either again hopefully coming back for summer program in a couple of days, or because it's ultimately your option, your parents' option, for you to come, or you either are going on vacation with your family, or you're traveling with your parents for work, or any of those other options, right? So whatever your summer looks like, hopefully you are doing something that is a little break from school, because again, test scores were straight out of the park, right? And then all the hard work that led up to this moment definitely deserves to be celebrated. So whatever you do this summer, hopefully it's something that you're going to enjoy and that you find some type of excitement in, so that when we come back in August, right, we're back and ready to get right on track of where we left off. And hopefully once we come back, or even before we come back, we hear the results that our school remained in A. Okay, so it's super exciting. So yesterday we had our 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders travel to the movies to have a field trip, although I heard it didn't end so well, which is very unfortunate. But I'm glad that you guys were able to pivot, and by you guys I mean the teachers, along with Miss Quintero and a couple other people. I'm glad that you guys were able to pivot and still find some way to celebrate your scholars. Okay, so hopefully you guys had fun yesterday. Again, I'm sorry that it turned out the way that it did, but you guys were still off campus and you had a good lunch from what I heard. So awesome. Looking towards the rest of today. Okay. Today is the last day of school, which means there is going to be, I'm sure, a lot of festivities happening in classrooms and around and so on and so forth. So let's just be mindful. Let's make sure that if you are needing either a big trash can or anything like that, you grab it from the downstairs, or you ask Ms. Irma. Let's not overcrowd our in-classroom trash cans, just so it doesn't become a big issue. And then, what else? I had something else to say, but I forgot. Jose said, let's be mindful of the school. Let's keep our school nice and clean. Yeah, so being our last day of school, we got our last little things that we got to do. So Chromebooks being turned in, iPads being turned in, backpacks needing to be cleaned out, desks needing to be cleaned, so on and so forth. We do have a regular day, which means we do have after school after this. Now, if your parents wanted to pick you up early, we can't do nothing about that. So hopefully, that's what you guys chose to do or share with your parents. But it is not an early release day. It's a normal regular day of school. So we will be having after school for those of you that will be here. Okay? I think that's pretty much it that I can think of. All right. So looking at our shout outs, we have Miss Martinez with 5th grade. Good morning, Miss Martinez. We have Miss Rodriguez con segundo grado. Feliz último día de clases. Good morning to Miss Abrigo. Good morning to Miss Saldivar and happy last day of school. Yes. And then good morning to Miss Curtis. Thank you for always tuning in and watching our morning announcements. I have one last thing that I wanted to share. Well, two things actually that I just remembered. We are going to be selling snow cones and nachos after lunch. Okay. So hopefully you brought your, like Miss Quintero says.
Money.
Wow. She's going to be very disappointed in that. Hopefully you brought your money because we got some delicious snacks and treats to be sold later this afternoon. So $5 for a snow cone, $3 for nachos. So nachos will be helping my beta students get to their convention in Orlando. And then the snow cones are going to be to help our school with any things that we want to purchase for the following year to come. So hopefully you have your money, and we'll be making an all call about around maybe 1:30, just to let you guys know that we're ready and that you can come and pick up your nachos or snow cones. Okay? And then last but not least, I've been getting a lot of questions about the yearbook. Now I know today is the last day of school, but believe it or not, the yearbooks are not here yet. So I'm hoping, right? I'm hoping that they get here by the end of today, or even before the end of today, so that I can pass them out to all of you that purchased them. Because again, it was a pre-order, so hopefully a lot of you guys pre-ordered. But even if you didn't, if I had extra, I would sell them regardless. But as of now, I don't have them. Okay? So what does that mean? Either by the end of today, if they get here, I'll pass them out. If not, okay, very important. If not, I will ask Ms. Mendoza to send a text message out letting your parents know and letting you guys know as well that they have not arrived today, which means that they'll either be here the following week, so you'll have to just stop on in next week to to purchase them. To pick them up if you already pre-ordered them. Okay. I apologize. It's not on my end. We all know that there's a bunch of different factors: delivery, time, printing, all that stuff. If I could print them off from our printers here and pass them out to you, I surely would. But that's just not the case. Okay. So, I will keep you updated. Okay. But thank you to all those that did pre-order, because again, this is a precious moment that you guys can carry and cherish with you, for many years to come. Okay, so I'll keep you updated. All right.
Have a great day. Remember, we are
Dragon Pride.
Goodbye, everybody. We will see you next year.